Hello guys, welcome to Womiba Finance channel. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I hope that this is clear enough. Okay, today I will be talking about how to move to Europe with only $106. I think if you're moving to Portugal, it's lesser. If you're moving to Lithuania, it's lesser. But I want us to peg it to $106, which is what France require and which is what France is asking. Okay, now many people, have questions now to ask. If you've watched that video, the first video I made, number one, I said you can move with your family. So far you can prove that you can pay the you can take care of them, like you have what it takes to be responsible for your family. Okay, now let's talk about another issue. So one person was asking me, is it the only $106? I said yes. That is what you have to pay in the immigration for your visa to be approved. And when you pay that, you proceed to arrange. You're the one to arrange your accommodation. You are the one to arrange with your flight ticket, because you are telling the system that you can take care of yourself when you get to their country. They are not the responsible for you. So how can you do that in a cheap way? I always say this. If you choose a country, like the countries that are offering this digital nomad are like more than 10 now: France, Germany, Austria, Lithuania, France, Portugal. UK is offering it, but UK is expensive. As you already know, processing your visa for UK is more than 1,000 something pounds, which we'll be talking about 1.3 million only to process visa. France is offering you $106. So that's why I don't count UK. Because if you have a lot of money, you are a big man in Nigeria, if you are in Africa, if you have a lot of money to process UK stuff and all that, you are a big man. So now let's talk about this country that are cheap, that you can go. Latvia is cheap. Spain is cheap. So let me say, if you decide to go through nomad visa, what you have to choose is a country. If you are intelligent enough, you have to choose somewhere that somebody, so that they can help you organize like student accommodation that is cheap. I'm not saying that you have to live, cheaply, but this is Europe. Everything is about bills. And again, you have to settle down in your own comfort zone to be able to have an outlook of the country you are settling down on. Okay, let me pick Spain, for instance. And you have checked Spain, you have 1 or 2, 3 people in Spain. What you have to do is to call them, ask them, which one is the cheapest town? Because I always tell you people to start cheap. You know why? So that you will not be in the streets. Because when you start cheap, you can be able to study the environment, study the system, study a hell lot of things. Now, for instance, students that just came in September, I have more than 50 students that came in September to UK. We started with Bosso. That's what they call Bosso. We managed to get accommodation that is 200 and something pounds, or just a bed and where they keep their boxes and where they can use the toilet facility and have a kitchen, have a portion of fridge, like you will say a big fridge. They will give them some portion where they keep their food and stuff. That's where to start. And that is cheap. So, like I was saying to somebody under a comment, under that post on Facebook, I said, with 1,000 euros, you can organize these things if you know what you're doing. And I have given you people a lot of tips on how to get cheap flights. For instance, students that are coming January, I've been telling them, buy your tickets now. Some of them are not even talking to me when I tell them to buy tickets now. Like the problems we had during the September. I was shouting this, have you bought your tickets? I will call them, have you bought your ticket? Because the earlier you buy the tickets, the easier it is. If you buy the ticket, okay, people that are going in January, somebody bought tickets in September. They are going in January, but she bought a ticket in September. So what that means is this. In that September, you will get it cheap. Okay, now, I don't want to shake you about the transport. She paid the return ticket, 480 Ethiopian airline, 480 pounds. You see what I mean? So I have somebody that bought last week, 1 point something million. That's almost 100 and something, 1,000 something pounds. This is something I've been, this is a flight ticket I've been telling them to buy in September. So give 6 months time of your travel, then buy ticket. It will be cheap. Don't wait, because all of you like rushing things. Oh, next week. You start rushing. I have 3 people that did it like that. And again, they didn't get it funny. Even when they came here, their landlord has already given up and has already given accommodation out, told them to wait till when somebody moves. And they have to get accommodation to leave, because you don't have to leave the airport and tell them that you don't know where to go. That's not what to do. First of all, choose a country where you know that you can see people that can tell you the truth about that country. I've given you the list of people that are offering this nomad visa. And most of them, the application of this visa, like Lithuania, is 60 euros. Imagine. 60 euros for, if you can show them that you can earn money as a nomad digital worker, you will be given a visa. So, because they need digital people to come and help them with their innovation. So, now it is being given, most of them even have 99% success rate. So, you have to choose your country first. Then the second one, buy flight ticket. And immediately, the day you were given that visa, if you have, some of them are 4 weeks, some of them are 2 weeks. I know Lithuania, before 2 weeks, Lithuania will give you your passport and will give you your visa. So immediately, that day they gave you this visa, go and buy ticket. Go and buy flight ticket. I know you might be traveling next year, but go and buy tickets. The earlier you buy tickets. Okay, I'm traveling in April. I'll be coming to Africa in April. I bought my ticket since March this year. So this is the way we do it, to get cheap things. It is not, if you have money, you can wait at the dying minute, then you buy. But I'm telling you, most of you that are coming are under a budget. And when we say a budget, we are trying to, I don't know how to put it, but we are trying to reduce costs. Immediately you hear a budget. So all the people coming with this digital nomad are coming under a budget. So they are trying to make sure that they get everything, in a budget. If they set out that they only have 1.5 million to do all this traveling, tickets, accommodation, and all that, so it has to be in that 1.5 million. So immediately you choose a country, proceed to know people that are inside that country. If you're coming to UK, holla me. I can help you with accommodation, but no people there. I normally say this, no people there. It will help you settle down. They will tell you the truth. No people that are able or willing to tell you the truth. It is not everything that you see on social media that is right. They will tell you life is easy here. My dear, it is not easy. The day you will be on the street looking for where to put your head on this cold or snow, you will know that abroad. You will see your brother passing and you speak the same language. They will tell you no, they cannot help. So abroad it is not a place where you will come unprepared. Please choose a country first. When you choose a country, then you start. You check the country, check whether they can, allow you to come with your children, allow you to come with your wife or husband. Then get that one aside. Then proceed to choose a flight. The type of airline you want to use, either Ethiopian, British Airways, Turkish airline. Then settle down. Then call people that that live in that country to help you with a cheap accommodation. Start cheap. Immediately they get one or two accommodation for you, you pay and get the accommodation proof, the payment proof, and all that. The address you're going. Then you proceed to check from the international airports you are landing to the place. How are you going to coordinate it? They will tell you everything. Then you write it down and proceed your journey. It is so easy. You can do it. You don't need agency. I'm telling you, I've seen the forms. The France form is in English. All these countries, they don't speak English, but all their forms are in English. It is so easy. I just left hospital now, and my body is shaking and all that. So I said, let me just tell you people that you don't need agency. Don't say how much do you pay for agency. You people like somebody doing something that you can do for you. The thing that I see that will be difficult for you is to prove that you earn more than you earn that money. France said it's 615 euros. So now Austria said 1,000 something euros. Now ask yourself, how are you going to prove to them that you earn this money monthly for 6 or 3 months consecutively, that you can show it in your bank account, that you look at it here. I'm earning this money. Look at my coming in and my going out. Look at people I work for. This the only thing that will be difficult. And I know if you sit down from now till January to calculate it, to plan about it, then you can get yourself, before April, you can get yourself outside to any country that is of your choice without any help. Stop asking what agency can do or how agency can help you. This is where they scam you people. Go to the website of the country that you want to go to. Ask me in this, name the country you want to go to. Ask me, then I will get you the link, direct link to the application form. Then read the application form and know what is expected of you. Start packaging it. Yeah, they call it packaging. Yeah. If you have brain, you know how to package that money. I've said this many times and I've explained it many times. I will do it tomorrow to explain to you how to package this POF. Because most of you think if you don't have money, you can't do it. If it's like that, so most of us that came here, we wouldn't have come. Even when we come with a scholarship, my dear, we wouldn't have come. So it's something that you sit down, Jeje, my brothers and sisters. You sit down, Jeje, you calculate by yourself, then you can now proceed to come. I have appointments now, and I will be rushing for my appointment. Thank you, guys. See you when I come back tomorrow. I think I will do a live tomorrow as well to tell you how to package this POF. So if you're working, tell me what you do for a living for yourself that you earn money. Say it in the comment section so we know how to start planning it individually. Then say the country of your choice. Choose a country, then you can start thinking of what that country requires, because most of them don't require the same thing. So I will see you guys tomorrow. So this is where I'll be ending this video. Bye bye.